It's time now for local latest and local news. In the news, the Wayne County Commissioners met in a special call meeting Monday morning for the sole purpose of announcing who the new county administrator is, and the board votes 4-1 in favor of local candidate Paul Drawdy. Here's how the meeting opened on Monday, leading up to the motion by Jamie Hickox and seconded by Chairman Kevin McCrary.
Only item we have on the agenda is to consider and approve hiring a county administrator. As y'all know, we went through two different interviews. The first one, we narrowed everybody down to the ones that we wanted, and then we narrowed them down again to 3 and gave y'all the names. This was not a frivolous decision. It's an important decision for the county. It's not only in the direction we go, and I've heard about the good old boy system and things like that that people have talked about, but what you have to remember is this person is supposed to carry out the will of the commission, and we should be the ones lead guiding and directing this person in the way that we want to go, and make sure that they're held accountable for what we vote on and decisions we make. And I think that's a very important part, no matter who it is, that we're able to hold the administrator accountable for what we want. And what we want is what our district wants, and the people that voted us, elected us into office. I think it's the main thing, that we hold their standards and what they expect out of each one of us to for the administrator to carry out. So at this time, I'll open the floor for any motion for one of the candidates that we have.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we extend a contract offer to Mr. Paul Drawdy.
I'll second that. Any discussion?
And after the motion second, the meeting was opened up for discussion. James Booth Thomas, who voted against the motion, stated his reasons under discussion.
I'd like to make a statement. Okay. It is nothing personal, but we are obligated. We took an oath, and this is not personal, but I feel I have to do what's right. First of all, we didn't get many applicants when we first had the qualifications at master's, a degree of master's preferred. We got a couple of applicants, but what you have to understand is that these people are professionals, and that's what they do. They make sure they do their homework. If they're going to uproot their family and move somewhere and take a job, they're just not going to make sure it's for 1 year or overnight. So that's probably why we didn't have but a couple of applicants. Plus, they probably also did their research and found out that we had just got rid of a county administrator that brought us from almost receivership to 0 debt. So a lot of people probably shied away from that for that reason. Then the next thing is that when the qualifications got changed, nobody seemed to know how it happened or when it happened or what. But it is our job to make sure it's right. As I said, we took an oath. Out of 30 years I've been a commissioner, I've seen at least a half a dozen commissioners go to jail. We should make sure that everything is right, no matter how it happened. So I just want to point that out, that I am not in favor of what we're doing, and I want to go on record.
And once again, James Thomas voted against the motion. He was the only person to vote against the motion. It passed by a vote of 4-1. Both Chairman Kevin McCrary and Jamie Hickox disagree with Commissioner Thomas's comment that former Administrator Ed Jeffords helped get the county out of debt. They state the reason the county got out of debt is the taxpayers took a $5 million increase hit several years ago. When we come back, we'll hear Commissioner Jamie Hickox comments at Monday's meeting. We'll be back after these commercial messages. Once again, the county has a new county administrator, as the county commission voted yesterday 4-1 to hire Paul Drawdy, the local candidate. Commissioner Jamie Hickox had these comments about why she chose Paul Drawdy, but also addressed Commissioner Thomas's comments.
I have not, I've put out numerous requests and have not received anything back in the affirmative. Receivership was not was not on the table. It was convenient for the moment to cover a bad decision. As far as no debt, in a work session last year that I attended, the comment was made that all 5 mills have been repaid to have been brought back down to the citizens of Wayne County. That was a 37% increase 4.5 years ago. I have yet to meet anybody in Wayne County whose tax bill has declined by 47% in the last 2 years. Both of those are questionable at best. I did not understand your statement. You saw 6 commissioners when you saw a half a dozen commissioners do. I didn't hear that, what you said.
Over the years, I've seen a half dozen commissioners go to jail for violating their oath, yes.
Okay. Were any of them in Wayne County?
Not yet.
Okay. As far as this decision, I reached out to the citizens of Wayne County. I heard positives, I heard negatives, I've heard rumors, I've heard a lot. I had no personal relationship with any of the candidates prior to this interview process. In our second round of interviews, a spontaneous dialogue took place, and that is what solidified my decision on this. My whole term of service is about the next right thing for Wayne County, and all other things aside, there is no doubt when nominating Mr. Paul for this position that he loves Wayne County.
And once again, those comments yesterday of Commissioner Jamie Hickox, who made the motion to hire Paul Andrade as county administrator. Again, it was seconded by Chairman Kevin McCrary. The vote 4-1 in favor of doing that. Commissioner James Thomas voting no. Commissioners Tim Hopkins and Mike Gordon also the 2 other yes votes. WIFO-FM will be bringing you comments this week from Paul Andrade, once again selected as Wayne County's new county administrator. Wayne County Board of Education has a meeting set for today at 6 p.m., their monthly board meeting. On the agenda under resolutions and recognitions, the Good as Gold program recognition. Dr. Burgess will recognize the Good as Gold recipients from the Maintenance and Transportation Department. They'll also present the Melba Bennett Murphy Community Service Award at the meeting and recognize the Wayne County High School FBLA organization. Under discussions and information, capital outlay projects, transportation information, community center lease and land, middle school athletics back on the agenda, field trips. Also, executive session discuss personnel, all that today at 6 p.m. at the Wayne County Board of Education meeting at the Tech Center. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes news. This is National Crime Victims Week, and on Wednesday of this week, the local district attorney's office will conduct their annual Crime Victims Memorial Ceremony at the Wayne County Courthouse. It's set for tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Everyone is invited to attend. Also on display will be the county's memorial wall with pictures of victims of violent crimes which occurred here in Wayne County. Once again, the ceremony is scheduled for Wednesday at the courthouse at 5:30 p.m. City of Scriven Mayor and Council will set to meet this Friday at 4 p.m. to discuss their 2024 budget needs and also discuss their SPLOST fund needs. And that special call meeting set for their community center Friday at 4 p.m. And the Professional Women's Luncheon and Fashion Show scheduled for tomorrow at Coastal Pines Technical College. Gets underway around 11:15 with the theme of the event, Styles at Sea. The event will include food, fashion, and more than 100 door prizes from various businesses in Wayne Appling and Jeff Davis. Tickets are available for $35 each at Fairhaven's Community Center at 216 South Brunswick Street in Jesup. Tickets also available at Prime South Bank, C. Katy. Once again, it's all set for tomorrow morning at 11 a.m., the Professional Women's Luncheon at Coastal Pines Technical College. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan saying have a great day.